How would a computer virus or malware affect the consciousness of a digital instance of you?
I guess since viruses and/or malware rely on specific actions in some cases or rely on a certain breach in security, it'd be pretty hard to even code something like that. Plus, given each brain is different and that everyone would in a sense have unique code, they'd likely react differently, or not at all, in a lot of other cases. I wonder if you'd just become some glitch entity. If the mind is entirely self-contained, perhaps even analog, traditional computer viruses probably won't be able to affect it at all. If the mind requires regular maintenance by external systems that work on conventional computers, the effect that the virus will have will depend on what kind of maintenance those systems do. Ultimately, I doubt the neural networks themselves will be much more vulnerable to computer viruses than biological minds are, but that doesn't mean that they won't be indirectly targeted by viruses.
Let's say a wire, in a hypothetical scenario, at the olfactory center, in its normal function, could interpret some sensor's input into a smell. Were a virus to randomly jumble the frequencies in which terminals would trigger when, I believe it's safe to say it would likely only cause random smells, and maybe disorientation. Were the virus to somehow increase the current, then I find it sensible that it could indeed cause long-lasting damage. Being consciousness a much more distributed sensation, ego is, oversimplifying of course, us feeling our memories and the associated reactions. So theoretically, if something changed that input without damaging your brain, it could temporarily alter your state of mind until it turns off, but that is not to say that the consequences of the experiences under its effects won't stick. They will. If something instead were to somehow erase the memories themselves, be it through neuron damage or weaponizing the Mandela effect, it would probably be more permanent. Knowing actively about its presence and effects could protect you from some of those for a while, but it's all supposing that it's not a crap ton of areas of your brain being attacked at once.
Imagine you're at the park and see a woman in a dress. Someone picks everyone from the park but her, and some people say her dress was gray. Even though it was red, unless you've taken noticeable attention at it, you'd almost definitely be convinced that it was indeed gray. Our memories slowly change over time. Something speeding that up on purpose would be a way of weaponizing it. Sort of a gaslighting brain interface. The nightmare answer is something akin to the Mikyo Sharingan from Naruto, where your consciousness is trapped in a nearly infinite loop of some awful experience. The lesser nightmare version is it overrides your memories to change your personality such that you never realize it was the case while you carry out its instructions. Unfortunately, I already believe the precursors to this have already formed online with the phenomena associated with truthiness, where people are lied to enough quantitatively to alter their core beliefs despite how illogical they are and then used for some political purpose.
Subscribe for more.